Today is August 26th, and at this point the sunflowers, the ones that we haven't cut, are ready to be pulled. And once I get this finished, I'm thinking I might actually use this space to try and grow a few other things that will bloom into the fall, since this does seem to be a really good area for having good soil. Everything grew here really well. So that's today's first task, to get all of this pulled out of the ground, and then I'm going to go through and probably weed out a bunch of weeds, and then put in some carnations, I think, is what will go in here. After that, I'll be moving over to the pumpkin patch and showing you a few of the pumpkins we have coming in now off the vine. So I got all of the sunflowers pulled, and another day I'm going to have to go through and take these somewhere to be piled. Probably on the big pile over there. But yeah, they got to go somewhere. Can't stay here. And then I put in the carnations that I had been growing from seed. They may bloom this year, I don't know, but they are perennials, so I thought I would give this a try in this space. Everything seems to grow really well right here in this section. So we're going to try it. Another experiment. We'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you updated. I hope you're all having a great weekend. The pumpkin experiment isn't going as well as the sunflower experiment went. I have one pumpkin, this lovely Casper White. So far that's the only pumpkin I have. I've had a lot of male flowers on the vines of some of these others, but the only other two little pumpkins that had started rotted on the vine. So there was one on this guy, so another Casper, and then over there, that's the Cinderella pumpkin right there. That's that vine. So the Cinderella vine is looking good, as is the jack-o'-lantern ones, but just not producing any pumpkins yet. Second row is doing horribly, as you can see. All the vines are tiny, with the exception of this one. So I did a little research. Turns out I should have been fertilizing them with 3 different types of fertilizer. The first one would have been before they even started producing any flowers or actual pumpkins. So I'm too late for that one. But the other 2 are bone meal powder and kelp. And the kelp is done as a liquid form. You just buy it as a powder, and then you convert it to liquid form, and you spray the leaves with it, and then you also pour some around the base of the vine. So I went through and I did that with all of these, so we'll see if maybe that helps some of them to regain their growth and start giving me pumpkins. It'd be nice. But get a load of that Casper. Nice and perfectly round. What's up, Harlow? Not much, eh? Go say hi to the girls. Hi, girls. Look at my babies. Hi, ladies. How's everybody doing? Hi. Hi, beautiful girls. Did you have a good day? I missed you. I'm such a little dork. Right now I'm heading down the path Lucas is creating using the excavator that we rented for the week. So all of this he has cleared since Tuesday, with the goal of being able to get close to our neighbor's fence, which is just right around there, runs the length of this property, and remove any trees that might fall down over onto his property, because we did have that happen this spring when we were having a lot of bad storms. And unfortunately, some of the trees fell right onto the man's fence and into his yard. And he was really gracious about it and told us, oh, no worries, it's happened before in the past, which we didn't know about because we don't come down here. But it was definitely time to take on this project, because this will also connect us to the entire length of the property. And we'll be able to take the four-wheeler down here, or the dirt bike if we keep it. So now you can almost see the neighbor's home. There were vines up in these trees. We call them strangle vines because they go up the tree and they really kind of destroy it until it dies. And you can see one right there traveling parallel along that tree. It's easily 3 inches in diameter, and that's a vine. So a lot of the work has been actually tearing those down. He even had a tree come down with it. That's how strong they are. There's some more. It's all vine. You can see one right there, grabbing onto that tree. He's doing a really good job. I didn't expect the ground to be this clear. He's found a little bit of what we think is bear scat yesterday, so that's a bummer. On the other side of the property, that power line comes out basically right by our home in the backyard. So he's about halfway to the other end, and then after we get to that end, we'll start working in towards the fence on the worst of the trees. We're not going to get everything done, we're sure of it, but at least if we can get this path cut, then we'll be able to get to the trees in the future. Lots of bugs out today. So this area of the property is also where the pumpkin patch is, which you can see back there. I was just back there. We have a grand total of 4, count them, 4 pumpkins growing. A little bit of a bummer. And then right up there is where the sunflowers were, where I now have carnations hopefully growing. I'm really hopeful that they'll actually bloom before the end of fall, but again, another experiment. I'm going to head back up to the house. I have a lot of work to do in the house this weekend as well. But this is just another angle of the property that I don't think I've taken before, to give you an idea. And it goes further back, even beyond, way back beyond where the pumpkins are. Well, again, we don't go back there very often. Most of the time that's where we see the deer on the property. And a few days ago, Lucas saw a gray fox down here, and then on this trail that I'm about to head back up to the house on, we literally came upon a red fox just sitting in the middle of the trail, not more than 500 yards from the chicken coop. That's kind of a bummer too. But that's what we're getting accomplished hopefully this Labor Day weekend. Hope everyone's having a great time celebrating this great weather. Till next time.